our team for our final match in this year's Heineken Cup game against Clermont is Joe Marler at loose head, Jack Musk making his first start for us this season at hooker. Tight head Will Collier takes his place in the team. Behind him in the engine room, if you like, is Tavita Kavabati, and the returning Glenn Young, who's been out injured for a period of time, made his competitive return last week. So great to see him back. In the back row, we've got try-scoring Alex Dombrandt. We've got captain James Chisholm at 7. And we have Dino Lamb taking his place at 6. We wanted to make sure that we had a big physical team to counter the threats of Clermont. And we know that they have a very strong piece. They have the highest ball-winning line-out in the French top 14. And we need to make sure that we have as much aerial pressure as we can, hence getting 3 guys that are pretty tall. In the backs, Martin Landejo starts at scrum half, partnered by Brett Heron, who played pretty well last week against Bath in our victory down at the Rec. On the wings, we have Caden Murley and Ross Chisholm. And in the centres, we have Tom Penny making his first start for the team following his arrival from Newcastle Falcons earlier to counter some of the injuries that we've picked up at centre. And he will be partnered by Luke Northam, who had a great run out last week against Bath, and a full-back, Aaron Morris, again, who returned from injury really over the last kind of 2 weeks following his early season injury at Northampton in round 3 of the Gallagher Premiership. So obviously we were disappointed with our performances in the competition this season. You know, Clermont ran away from us a little bit, which they've done against a few teams over the last kind of 2 or 3 years. You know, obviously scored 50 points against Bath this year, 50 points against ourselves, 60 points against Northampton last year, 48 points against Saracens the year before, and we feel really disappointed with our performance. We've picked a team that we feel can compete against Clermont and get the result that we want. We want to continue building on momentum that we gained last Friday, and we want to sign off this year's competition, a competition that we fought really hard to enter into this year, with a performance that we can be proud of and leaving a stamp on the Heineken Cup. Unfortunately, of course, it's been well documented that we have a few injuries at the moment, and we have pretty much 27 or 28 fit players to choose from that are eligible in this competition. And it's important that we obviously get some momentum carrying into Saracens in the next 2 weeks as well. So that's the reason we picked the team, to counter some of the threats that Clermont will pose, to give ourselves a maximal opportunity to get the win that we desire, and also obviously based a little bit on the fact that we can only got 27 or 28 guys that we can choose from.